Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's session on inflammation and how we can manage it. My name is Macy Lee, and I'm the manager of science and programs for Curbs North America. Now, I love when these sessions are interactive and you ask questions. So please feel free to type them into the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them as we go along the way. Now, inflammation is a term that we hear all the time, but do we really know what it means? As we get older, we get a few more wrinkles and aches and pains, and we become more inflamed. Inflammation is common, and it can serve as a check engine warning for our bodies. That dashboard warning on your car tells you when something's wrong, and you need to look into what's causing the problem and give it attention that it's needing. Well, the good news, there are things you can do to keep inflammation under control, including engaging in a full body workout like the curb circuit, eating anti-inflammatory foods as well. So here's an overview of inflammation, what causes it, what it does to your body, and what we can do to keep it at bay. So let's start off with just what is inflammation? Inflammation is your body's way of trying to heal an injury or fight off invaders like bacteria or viruses and even chemicals. When you encounter an injury or an invader, your immune system sends out cells that stimulate an inflammatory response to try to trap those offenders and start the healing process. Now, while inflammation is essential in healing an injury or healing from an infection or a virus, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Inflammation can manifest itself as pain, redness, swelling, or bruising. It may even be invisible to the human eye as it spreads to other parts of the body where it could do more harm than good. So there are two types of inflammation. There's acute inflammation and chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is your body's response to that sudden injury or invader that is often short term, typically lasting only a few days, but usually no longer than 2 to 6 weeks. Signs of acute inflammation include pain, redness, loss of function, maybe shortened range of motion, swelling, increased blood flow to the area, which could leave the area feeling warm to the touch. On the other hand, chronic inflammation happens when the inflammatory response lingers long term and it has negative effects on your body, leading to a range of conditions. Symptoms of chronic inflammation include joint pain, weight gain, damage your body, and increase your risk for certain conditions and diseases such as stroke and cancer. It can damage your arteries, your organs, your joints, and may lead to fatty deposits being placed around your arteries. Treatment for chronic inflammation is to first fight back against lifestyle habits that may be contributing to it, such as smoking or drinking too much alcohol, gaining weight, or avoiding physical activity. Some medications may also help fight inflammation, as can following an anti-inflammatory diet. So how does one reduce inflammation in their body? One of the best ways to reduce inflammation is to manage your stress. Research has shown that psychological stress can trigger inflammation. And when the stress hormone cortisol stays elevated, it can have inflammatory effects. To reduce stress in your life, you need to, one, engage in regular exercise like the curved circuit. Two, try mindful meditation or deep breathing techniques like the ones found in our at-home workout program, My Curves on Demand. And three, practice yoga with My Curves on Demand in our balance category. Another way to reduce inflammation is by increasing your physical activity. Low impact full body exercise routines like the curve circuit can lead to acute inflammation immediately following your workout, but it has anti-inflammatory effects in the long run. And because it boosts serotonin levels, exercise helps fight psychological effects of stress. If you're utilizing My Curves on Demand, the body basics and balance categories are the perfect low impact classes. Reducing your alcohol intake can also help with reducing inflammation. Alcohol consumption, particularly in high amounts, can cause inflammation in your gut and throughout the rest of your body. To prevent inflammation that may result from alcohol, drink no more than 1 drink a day if you're a woman, and no more than 2 drinks a day if you're a man. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you also know that smoking is one of the worst things you can do for your health. Some people claim that when they smoke to find relief, but over time, it will only exacerbate pain and increase inflammation and sensitivity in general. Smoking may aggravate abdominal pain, joint pain, and those who smoke are 3 times more likely to suffer from low back pain. Doctors also have linked smoking with fatigue, slower healing, and making inflammatory conditions such as arthritis and osteoporosis more prominent and painful. Weight gain also causes inflammation, and then inflammation causes weight gain. To escape the vicious cycle, you should engage in a regular full body workout like the curve circuit and follow a weight loss plan like our nutrition and weight management program. So let's talk about inflammatory diets and meal plans. Which foods cause inflammation? If you're trying to reduce inflammation in your body, there are several inflammatory foods we should be avoiding. Unfortunately, these foods are commonly eaten in the modern American diet and include the following: refined carbohydrates such as candies, pastries, and white bread, red meat such as burgers and steaks, processed meats like sausages and hot dogs, sweetened drinks like soda, fried food like French fries, and of course, margarine, lard, and shortening. Then on the flip side, there are foods that reduce inflammation, and these foods tend to be fresh, whole, and high in nutrients. Here are some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. Whole grains. In one study, people who ate whole grains like brown rice, oatmeal, and barley had lower levels of the inflammatory marker C-reactive protein than those that ate refined grains. Fatty fish, like omega-3 fatty fish found in salmon, tuna, and mackerel, increase your levels of progesterone as well, and those fight inflammation. They also lower levels of the inflammatory LDL cholesterol, which can fight inflammation even more. Flaxseed is also contains omega fatty 3 acids for those that are not fish lovers. Blueberries are high in antioxidants, which help fight inflammatory free radicals in your body. The fewer the free radicals, the lower your inflammation. And cherries are another powerful anti-inflammatory fruit, and they're coming into season. Edamame is rich in 2 anti-inflammatory compounds, isoflavones, and omega-3 fatty acids, and green tea is also anti-inflammatory. If you're trying to follow a healthy eating plan to lose weight, support your full body workout routine, and reduce inflammation, the Curves Nutrition Weight Management Program can help. This program will eliminate inflammatory foods, boost the intake of foods that reduce inflammation, and help you lose weight and feel better overall. During your one-on-one sessions with your coach, you'll learn more about nutrition and weight management so you can adopt healthy eating habits for life. What a better way to lose weight than connect with a community of women who share the same goals as you. They're all on the same fitness and weight management program as you, and they're here to help you every step of the way. For more information, go to curves.com. And I hope you join us next time as we discuss hip flexors and why stretching and strengthening is so important.